Hey guys, this is Manshark Sub LPs. I'm Sub, this is Crusader Kings II, and this is Millennia in the Making episode 140. We're currently playing as Kaiser Anselm of the Holy Roman Empire. Looks like he's really fucked up his moustache today. Wow. He's the son of Kaiser Arnulf, who himself was the grandson of Kaiser Wilhelm III. And so on and so forth, all the way back to Duke Otto of Saxony, our starting character. Now, we're not involved. Excuse me, a little bit of a burp there from this soft drink. We're not involved in any wars. Amazing. And yeah, we've got truces with Ireland, with Scotland, with this one over here, Adana. We're trying to murder her so that we no longer have a truce with her. Troops have almost moved through the, steppe area here, I guess. It's the de jure lands of Kiva and Cumania and all that sort of stuff. Because we've got, well, we've got a date. Not the Nubians, we've got nothing that we can actually do with the Nubians at this point in time. We can't get claims on their stuff or anything like that. We might be able to find people that we could bring along to our court, but they're all going to be Miaphysites anyway, so yeah, we can't do much with them. Why would this guy not accept an invitation? Even if we gave you some money? Ah, now he'd accept. Alright. Now this is a little tricky here, what we're doing. It may not even work. This is me fucking with shit for the purpose of fucking with shit. Oh right, and previously we had declared a holy war on the Duke of Songhai, but he gave up and converted to Catholic, so we've had to just vassalize him quickly. But that's the end of our West African stuff. We could potentially release the Kingdom of Mali. We do have that as an actual thing, don't we? We totally do! Excellent, and it's running under Ag Primo. Presumably with free investiture, which brings me to the next thing. Asturias here needs to be converted to primogeniture. We can't do that for another however many years. But we can give it free investiture. So we're going to do that. And that should happen almost immediately. Yep, there we go. Let's get that speed up properly. So, who's going to be King of Mali? Well, who holds Timbuktu? This fellow. He's got a lovely little son from his previous wife. Is his son German? His son is German. So we'll consider releasing Mali fairly soon, because it's just down here. The sooner we release it, the sooner we don't have to worry about it. Count Ernst of Fife is pretending that he's going to give land away. That's cute. And this guy has joined our realm. Now this guy has a claim on Nubia, but it is a weak claim. He also has a claim on the county of Napata, in these places. So the county of Napata is that one there. So now, while we have we have reasons to go to war, they're kind of shit, to be honest. Fortunately, we should be able to get this guy to convert to the Catholic faith. Because he's in our thing. The hunter told everybody that we were trying to kill that kid. Unfortunate. Okay, so this guy is now Catholic. Also a really good commander because he is possessed, hears the voice of Jesus, and gets military advice from Jesus. Now, yeah, there's not too much we can actually do here. We're just going to hold on to that guy for a bit. Something got built in Moldorf, so let's continue upgrading. Stables. The bottom line is that now we have a Catholic claimant to the throne of Nubia if we so wish it. Yeah, have that one back. Those guys are there. These guys have almost made it back. Oh, come on. Wonderful. Nope, I had it paused. Of course I did. Bryansk has converted to the Catholic faith. Oh, and because last episode we finally managed to get rid of Aquitaine, Aquitaine is now in the process of being integrated into the Holy Roman Empire. And you know what? I forgot to check something. I forgot to check when the Mongols are supposed to show up. So let me just type this into Google. Let's see. Hordes. Yeah, there we go. Okay, and while that loads up in the background, looks like we've got another hunting trip. If you're a child in around this time period, never go on a hunting trip. Okay, let's see. The Ilkhanate and the Golden Horde. It says sometime after 1215, an event announces the arrival of the Mongols. At this point, the Mongol Tengri characters Halegu Cholid and Batu Jochid appear as the Khagan of the Ilkhanate and Khagan of the Golden Horde. And they appear, like you can find them using the character viewer here. Then sometime between 1216 and 1224, the Ilkhanate's army will arrive, should Hulegu still live, and they will immediately start a tribal invasion on the top liege of the owner of Fergana for the Kingdom of Khiva. And they start with about 45,000 troops in Fergana. And then, they basically have 122,000 troops. So, that's a lot. And then the Golden Horde shows up. If the Ilkhanate appeared, then the Golden Horde should appear between 1224 and 1250. Okay, so I was a bit out on timing, but about 1215 is the point where we should start seeing Mongol activity. Did this kid die already? Oh, wow, that's not pleasant. This child is already a lunatic. Deshtip Kipchak has converted to the Catholic faith. That's excellent. We're really making good progress up there. And I think, yeah, these guys have almost managed to unite. We're going to have a holy war to try and work our way around the coast and get into India. You know, because reasons. Raisins, even. Good. Good. Murder happened. The lunatic child is dead, and her sister has taken over. How would you like to be a vassal? No? Alright, then I guess it's a de jure claim. I ain't got no time to give you money. Okay, and with that down, I really don't need to hurry the Irish guy along. The Irish guy will die at some point anyway. What about the King of Scotland, though? The problem there is that they're Catholics, and eventually you just accrue so much penalty. So what about the new Sultan of the Chulanids? Yeah, looks like he's murderable. Yeah, looks like he's quite murderable. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Anybody important to add? The Spy Master won't come in, but that's fine. Excellent. Oh, so I was thinking maybe I should play like as Sunni or Shia at some point, like as another playthrough sort of thing, because I know I can handle Decadence, but there's another issue. Yep, another issue with playing as them apart from the Decadence. See, when you as a Muslim ruler have a child, if it's a male, you reaches 6 years old, you can assign it to whoever you want, as normal with the Catholics. The females automatically get assigned to people, and there's something going on where they are automatically continuously reassigned, so that these guys will constantly get the negative, lost ward penalties, and they'll just stack up and up and up for everybody until it's impossible to actually run your realm. So, slight bug there. These guys have finally managed to get joined back together. Let's try and put... You know what? This guy might be the guy with a claim. He is the guy with a claim on Nubia, but let's put him in control of an army because he's just that good. Who the hell is this guy? We have a Jane? Who the... What? We just have some lowborn Indian. And, as part of the religion of peace, I believe, are the Jain things. Yes, non-violence. He is also an exceptional military commander. Hell, let's put him in charge of an army then. I mean, why not? If he's that good. Where was he? There. Oh, he's not much better than Udo, so Udo is fine. Oh, Udo has the Craven trait. This guy then. Okay, and hopefully the mute button worked and didn't just mute me permanently, because that was one hell of a sneeze. Okay, good. Everything is looking fine. Yeah, attack it. Just get it out of the way. Good. 24%. Yeah, I'm just going to punch through these. I don't care about actually attacking the army. Unless we, need to. But somehow I don't think we will need to. That's a peace offer. Thank you. Beautiful. So now if we do include Anatolia, that's all of our realm done. Okay, let's move this army down here-ish. Whoa, there's smallpox down there. It's really fucked with the supply limit, so let's head them on over here. Merchant caravan. Yes, let them in. I will deal with these merchants. And this army should head down to Tigris. That army is good there. So we still have about 18 years before we need to deal with the Mongols. Well, before we need to start thinking about dealing with the Mongols. We can't take all of Cumania in that time. And I wouldn't actually want to. So, yeah, let's concentrate on Africa. and the Chilinids and all that sort of stuff. And, you know, Ireland. And Scotland. Did I see that right? The Irish? Yes, the 51-year-old, infirm Irish king has a lovely 18-year-old Welsh wife. Oh, he's Welsh as well, so you know. Good on him. Yep, tell me more about Hindustan. And he gives us a soldier named Fadil. Let's see how good Fadil is. He's not bad. He's not bad at all. I mean, we've got better, but, you know, I'm not one to turn down a gift. Okay. A couple of cardinals are dying and we're just replacing them as you'd expect. Really not a big concern. This army here should not be headed where I've got them pointed. They should be headed down this way. There's a supply limit issue involved there, so instead of that I'm going to have them march down to there, then to there. Yeah, because we're going to be attacking for Sennar, so all of this, we won't get any ticking war score because to actually get to Socotra is a pain in the ass. Though we probably have the boats. It's just I don't want to deal with it, you know. I just don't want to deal with raising up boats and sending guys over to this island. But not when I can just attack the Hashemids and take stuff as normal. Scepter converted. Good on him. Let me see. What are your... You've got 3 duchies. All of them exist, so let's just have a little look at them. Any claimants on this one? Yes, quite a few actually. Do you have a strong claim on this place? No, weak claims, but the current ruler of this place is weak. Because it's a kid. So, claimants. Did that just increase? This guy up here now wants in. Here's a strong claim, so we could just press it anyway. But he's 62 years old. Never a good idea. This guy will be fine. Invite to court, he'll come. When he gets here, we'll try and convert him to Catholicism, and, you know, that'll be fine. Druz converted. Wonderful, we can demand religious conversion, he will convert. Wonderful. Mankind is unlovable. No more charity. That's annoying, but, you know, not a big deal. So now we should have the ability to claim the Duchy of Nobitia, which is this one here. We will probably do that shortly. After the Hashemids. And all that sort of stuff. I'm going to keep this army up here in case Volga, Bulgaria or Alania run into any trouble. See, right now this guy is defending against Itak here, who is a Tengri. Where is he? Sitting over in Khiva somewhere. And Volga, Bulgaria is... Whoops. He's trying to take Yike again. I don't want him to, so it appears right now they're being defended against quite nicely. So that's fine. And if Millennia starts having any troubles with that adventurer conquest thing, I'll join in. My son Baldwin is too cynical for his age. So we can use this to lose Zealous and give him cynical. I don't want that, so we'll just strap it out of him. He is happy with his upbringing. See, nothing the strap can't cure. Don Potage, which is this one here, converted. Looking good. Only a few more places up here. This one up here and a bit up there. Yeah. Very nice, very nice. And all of this shit down here. Of course. Perislav converted. With releasing Mali, I may wait a little bit until they become more Catholic. Just to prevent them from, like, flipping. Maybe a little bit more German as well, if we can help that. Let's have a look at how the culture is going. So yeah, German is spreading nicely up here, but not well everywhere else. Like, we're getting a bit of it, but, you know, it's not great. It's just really hard to spread culture. I mean, you can do things to, like, help it along. That's mainly put a guy with high stewardship in charge, but you can't do anything directly. Like, you can't assign your chaplain or anything like that. These are definitely coming along nicely. Excuse me. We could increase town infrastructure, but considering that we're almost at the point where we could also improve keeps, I'm not going to. Tolerance increased. And something else which I didn't care about. Come on, guys, we're almost there. Just a little longer. Like a month. Ugh. Laws are all fine. I don't care about the money so much that I need to bump these up. I mean, as long as the Pope likes me, I'll get his money. Look at this. 54. Holy shit. And we get enough off the Hansa that, you know, it's fine. And I don't charge my feudal vassals anything because you're not supposed to. We honestly could charge them a little bit because we're saying, like, you know, we don't want your levies. That will cancel out. If we go to small feudal tax, which is 10% of their earnings, then we cancel out the feudal opinion bonus we're getting from minimal feudal levies. So, it's just not worth it. Yeah, these guys are finally starting to move along the... What body of water is this called anyway? The Red Sea, right. Moving along the coast of the Red Sea. These guys are in position. These guys have been in position for the last who knows how long. Who am I plotting to murder? Chillinids. Let's get a little bit more on that, I think. You'll be easy. Yep, you certainly are. Thank you. Anybody else? I don't want to pay for Adnan here because he's already an emir, so he's probably going to, you know, cost me a couple of hundred. We can check that out. Yeah, 160. Ah, fuck it. What's a little bit of murder without throwing some cash around, huh? That should be enough to really get it going. Just occasionally need to check on whether Ireland and Scotland are still alive. We could mark them as important, but then we'll get every single message to deal with them. Okay, so this army here is almost in position. And we'll be declaring a war for Fars. So that'll give us Kazakhstan, Hengdan, and Fars itself. And one step closer to India. Okay, so that was Afwerk's army. He's in position. He's moving up to fucking do whatever, I guess. You know, I'm going to move him over to Constantinople. That will put him closer to everything and in range of a lot of ships if we need to move him around too much. And these guys have finally managed to join together. Let's just fix up their command structure. Done. Now, just quickly, I seem to remember from last time we might have been having some... Yep, see here, we've got 14, 15, 13. That's obviously not right. It's a skirmish retinue, from the look of it. No, all of the retinues have gotten fucked up. Alright. Time to do some maintenance. So we need a heavy retinue to go over that way. And we need a skirmish retinue to go over like that. How's that looking? Not great, so I'm going to have this guy go that way and this guy go that way. One skirmish retinue into that flank. One skirmish retinue into that flank. Are we even? 269, 269, 269. Great! We're balanced. And let's just have a look at the rest of them. So that was Afwerk's. That's fine. That's fine. That can be a problem when you split your army up and rejoin them and all that sort of stuff. Sometimes they're just dumb about it. 15th of June. Well, that's pretty good. Let's declare that war right now. He's currently at war with a revolt for Faraz's claim. And he has decadence issues because he wants to lower his decadence. So, let's take advantage of that with a holy war. And yeah, his Demed's troops have 50% less morale than normal. Not great for him. He does have a lot of troops though. Some factions forming, that's fine. I don't care about factions. Alright, we have a trade post there, that's why there's a siege happening. I think that's probably the longest we've been without a war. Maybe. I don't know. Okay, we do have attrition issues, but they're not significant. Yeah, we'll just handle it. We'll probably assault the place. YOLO. Okay, these guys are still coming down. These guys are fine, ready for our eventual murder plot to actually fire. If it could fire, that would be really nice. Okay. Unpause the game. Just checking what the name of that army was. My wife is pregnant. About time. You only have the ambition to have a daughter for how long? Very nice. Drag this young lady out. They don't want her back or the other one that we've taken. That's alright. Fez has converted. Exceptional. Good. We still have that supply issue. I think we're just going to have that due to it being a desert. Okay, looks like the bowmen are in place. Hopefully the Sultan does not turn out to be some sort of ninja. Wonderful. This next one, I'm not very confident in assaulting it, so we'll just sit around for a bit, because it has a lot of troops there. We're already at 37%, that's great. I just don't want to get in a position where this army can come over and wipe us. They probably can't due to the decadence issue, but it pays to be sure. Also, we're now below the attrition level, which is up at 19.5, so we can actually get a little bit more replenishment going on. Factions disbanded all over the place. Probably because somebody died or became thoroughly unlikable. That being said, the Independence faction is... Where is it? Ah, there. 14.8. That's fine. Nothing to worry about. You in position yet, Nicholas? We'll be soon. Who are you fighting? Oh, it's an internal war in the Hashemids. I don't have to worry about that because I'll be at war with all of them. We have successfully killed Sultan Binyamin of the Chulanid Sultanate. Unfortunately, people... Success! Sultan Binyamin was caught in a deadly arrow crossfire between the scroll depository and a grassy knoll. Unfortunately, the scapegoat we had arranged to take the blame spilled my name. Where's Jack Ruby when you need him? But that doesn't matter, because... New Sultan! That nobody probably likes. You know what? No. I was going to take the city back because we really should have it. But no, what I'm actually going to do is take these bits of Mauritania and all that sort of stuff. So what do we have here? We've got Tlemcen here, Algiers there, Kabylia, Tunis, Tripolitania, Cyrenaica, and Alexandria. Well, let's go for Tlemcen. It's a war, kiddo. And it looks like some of these places aren't yet fully replenished. So it's a war that I can kick your ass at. September 6th. What religion are the Hashemids? They're Sunni as well, so I'm gonna get the declaration on them away now, before they can, you know, get pissy. So that should be Sana, there. Wonderful. So now they should head down here. And we'll even have the proper supply limit. Will wonders never cease? We lost the Battle of the Trade Post of Alexandria, but that really doesn't matter at all. What matters at all is that we're going to be attacking these places really quickly. Al-Barachan has converted. Ah, that must have been this one up here. Yep, so there's only one Sunni province left in the Iberian Peninsula, assuming that you don't count Minorca, and I don't. And then there's one Yazidi province as well. So our spread is coming along quite nicely. I wish that the German culture spread as quickly, because that is going to be a significant issue in Europa Universalis. Wonderful. Just keep assaulting. Great, we're already at 34% and we've barely done anything. 41. Oh, I'm gonna not assault that Malaya. Instead, I'm going to head up here, take these two places, and then back down to here and take these ones. Because that's just easier for us. Okay. We're in that province. That army is not directly hostile with us, so it won't give it, because it's one of the Emirates armies, so it's not going to give us any war score, so we won't bother with it. We'll just sit here and get this siege going. Speaking of getting sieges going, we're now taking attrition, so let's attack. There we go. Lovely. We've successfully kidnapped more people. None of which are ransomable. And yeah, I'll totally attack this place when we can. And then we can move on to Henshan. Lovely. So that's 53% with this guy. He's not going to surrender yet, of course. I wouldn't do it if I were him, so, you know, all's fair, bro. Now what we're going to do after we attack all of these places is just move on and grab these ones real quick, because we can do that. And I'll find it hilarious. A city is finished construction in Kempton. We do not want to keep that, so we give it away. Thank you very much. And the first thing we make them build is a university. It's like, oh, you've got nothing else around. Let's just have a university in a tiny little city. Good, good. And this place? Thank you. Yep. Some annoyance. The steward fucked up. That's fine. I'm not terribly worried about that. 58%. Oh, losing, but he won't give up yet. Any other wars that you're involved in, like rebellions? Oh, he has a Mauritian Liberation Revolt, led by this dude, who is somewhere around here. He's actually a really good commander. I don't think it's going anywhere though. Yeah, he's winning that. Like the Sultan is. Now the trade post falls temporarily in a matter which just does not matter. Yeah, we'll attack that mosque. And we'll attack this city. New mayor in one of the many republics. Thank you. Now we're probably not going to attack all of these wilayas because they have a lot of troops in them. So fuck that. I am, however, going to attack this one. Yeah, substantially more difficult than other places, but whatever. We've taken it. Kidnapped this fellow. Tolerance increased in Aquileia. All good, all good. Let's just sit on that mosque for a bit, because now we've got the supply limit to sustain our army. Alright, this all seems to be going quite nicely for us. Attack that. Yes, of course, he accepted that ransom offer. So we're up to 85%. And we have a son! A sickly son who is neither quick nor genius. Genetics, huh? How does that work? I have to order some mass experimentation. 94%. He's gonna give that up. Excellent. There it is. So, yes, may Allah destroy my house. First of all, we're going to have to declare a war on this guy here. but we're not going to do that just yet because I want to assign this place to someone before I go about doing that. Excuse me. So let's just do all the right clicking here. Now, I believe Tlemcen will be the capital. Yep. The capital of Tlemcen, as it were. Martin, you're kind of not great. Ernst, you're kind of not great. Udo, you're alright. You'll do. Okay, so we need to get the Duchy of Tlemcen. The Emirate, sorry. We can't usurp it from the fellow. That's annoying, but it just means that I'm going to have to, you know, give... What was it? Was it this guy? Ernst? No. It was the other guy. Udo. I'm just going to have to manually give him all of the individual titles. So he gets Arania. He gets Snassen. He gets Tlemcen. And he gets Hanyan. And now we're going to declare war on this guy. Just real quick, just a county claim. Off we go. Siege up. Yeah, it's all of his messages. Ugh, really should turn those off. And now we have a truce with this guy again. Or do we? Whoops. Invite everybody. Oh, exceptional. Bunch of new mayors getting elected in our republics. Oh, that's a pretty big Chilean army. They finally decided to bring their A game, huh? Oh, a little bit of lag there. Okay. How are we doing? Looks like the revolt in the Korabadid Sultanate has ended. And so now this army is probably going to try and come down at me or at, you know, this place. Who are you? Some Tengri guy. Well, at least I can imprison him. Done. Now what did you actually own? The County of Narim. Oh, that place. Right, yes, of course. Can I revoke it from you, bro? No, because you're not actually one of my vassals, are you? Can I execute you? No, because he is kind of one of my vassals, but not really. I'll just keep him in jail. Fuck it. Where'd that big army go? Probably into one of these provinces where I can't see anything. That would make sense. Well, we're at 91%. Still not giving up. Well, you might want to reconsider in a moment. Timbuktu has converted to the Catholic faith. That's wonderful. Hold on, the current Sultan is in jail? He's not in jail. Okay, well, we've got two murder plots going on there. One is we're going to try and get him to escape from a fictional jail which he is in, and the other one is that we're going to shove him off the parapets. Okay, I'm not going to have to worry about that big army because 98%. Fuck you, really? Oh, that is so close. So annoyingly close. This place is much too powerful to just assault. There's 3,000 or so troops. What about this one? Yeah. Yeah, not great, huh? Let's go up into a vase. This woman told everybody that we were trying to kill the Sultan. Doesn't matter. Okay, we're going to make our child here a zealot. So, and that also gives him +1 learning. Done. He's only our second in line, but you know, whatever. Always good. So it's given him a bit more military. Get rid of all of these messages. There we go. This kid must be really like playing prisons or something like that. We're getting so many attempts against him as though he was in a prison. He's being tutored by this woman here, the Queen Mother of Egypt, who I assume is his mum. Yep. But he isn't in prison. Unless they suddenly have a really weird way of doing things in Egypt, but you know. Right, we killed him. He died oh yes, it seems he had not yet learned how to fly. He died a quick and presumably painless death. But he refused to take the bait to escape prison. Doesn't matter, because now he's dead. So the next one in line, this guy, we don't have a truce with him, do we? So we're probably going to take Algiers. That will give us all of Mauritania for the moment. Let's just attack this place. Good. This county claim is over. Thank you. Now let's move into... Let's find one of these. Might be slightly weak. No, it really doesn't look like any of them are. Oh, Atlas Mountain is. So we'll head up that way. On the 12th we'll get to Tlemcen, and then from there we can look at how our declaration will go. 2nd of June, so we've got a bit of time. There's that sizable army. Just sitting around. Not really doing anything. Just broing out, I guess, in Quom. Quom? It's Q-O-M. How the hell do you say that? Whatever. Bit dangerous attacking a place when there's a 20,000 man army next door, but we've just won. So it might have been a little bit dangerous, but well, YOLO. Okay, let's divvy this up. Now, I'm not going to try and assassinate the corrupted Shah. I'm reserving that for the other stuff. So this army will actually head on down to Nubia. We're going to take some attrition crossing the desert, but that's fine. Okay, where's the duchy capital? It's Fars. Of course it's Fars. There's just a bunch of fucking temples here. Gottfried, you're great at military stuff. Theodoric, you're great at everything else but what I want you to be great at. Lambert, you're fucking hell. Gottfried it is. Yes, because he may have a lot of children. Right? Oh no, let's make it Theodoric. Theodoric here will be fine. Grant landed title. Let's make the duchy. I always forget to make the duchy. There, we've made the duchy. Theodoric, you are now the Duke of Fars. Grats. Yeah, I want to move slow in that area. Just because when the Mongols come on, I know it's going to be rough for everybody, even me. Even me. So, yeah, I'd prefer to have everything else dealt with first. Oh, did we miss the... Yep, we missed it. Son of a bitch. 7th of July. 1st of July. Trying to be too clever again, subby. We have lost our Chancellor. This guy. And there's really not much that we can do with him, is there? Well, let's have him improve relations with the Pope. Which reminds me of something I saw earlier. So the Duke of Northumberland doesn't like us because, you know, we imprisoned his kid, but this guy doesn't like us because he wants control of a particular county, which he probably should have anyway, so we'll just give it to him. And the rest of these guys are probably just dickheads. Yeah, it looks like it. All good. How are we doing down here? Oh yeah, attack that place. Wow. And then I think I'm going to attack this one when the date becomes right. It's hard to see here, but there are actually two strait crossings across the Strait of Mandeb, one into Taez and one into Aden. Both from Tajura here. Alright. Hang on a moment. Started with an F. Here it is, Fergana. I believe that's where the Mongols are going to show up. So, well, sucks to be him. Okay, it looks like the Druz, if you remember a while back, the Druz heresy, which is a Shia heresy, became the dominant faith of the Shia section, like the Shia religion group. Now Shia has once again become the dominant faction. There's a bit of Shia there, but I think that's really all that they've got. Yeah, so fuck if I know. Stables were built in Moldorf. Where are we, Moldorf? There you are. Well, let's keep upgrading those stables then. We are coming up to the end of the episode, of course. Let's just get this war on. Yo, kid. It's a war for Algiers. Excuse me. I will go through your entire family line. I mean, who inherits after you? Prince Rauf. And then who? I mean, there's tons of Chilonids, don't get me wrong, but, you know, I am going to shatter you. Like something that is easily shatterable. Once again, we temporarily lose a trade post. Okay, wonderful. We dragged someone out of the hole or something. We're going to go down into Bida because there were sieges there recently and it should be a little bit easier to take. Unfortunately, it's going to take us 2 goddamn months. So that'll probably happen next episode. Get rid of all of those messages. Good, attack that place. I don't want them to stay in the Atlas Mountains for too long because there's a supply issue up there. Wonderful. 8% already. 22%. Excellent. So now we could move there. We can move down there. We're going to make the move all the way into Algiers because while that's quite a solid place, we've got a huge supply limit just down there. So we won't have to worry about it. Not that we really worried about that sort of thing. I mean, seriously. Oh no, they're gonna get here this episode. Come on. Come on, little guys, you can do it. You can do it. Yes, there we are. Wonderful. Is this guy looking to surrender at some point? Nope, he thinks it's indecisive. Let's change his mind. Let's make the decision for him. I watched my son Rudgar play with another child yesterday and noticed that he didn't want to share his toys, so he's just gained the greedy trait. We're going to give him a lecture on charity. So now we've made him charitable. Very good. Now, of note, Albrecht Littlefinger seeks to kill Albrecht Littlefinger. Damn, dude. Looks like we kidnapped a lot of people that I just don't care about. Thank you. So it's 83%. Still a no. Come on, let's try and get this done. Come on. There's a big army. They're headed to where I am. I'm in desert territory. They're going to get here in October. Let's sit here and see what happens. Because I'm all for them attacking me. We don't have any sort of crossing or anything like that. But I'm all for them attacking me here instead of me going over there, because that's mountains, this is desert. Oh, of note. Yeah, our guys are decent enough. We are slowly taking a little bit of attrition, so hopefully they get here before we lose any men. Yeah, we lost a bit, but now we're just on sort of equal standing here. My kinswoman here became a brilliant tactician. A skilled tactician. Great. If we were a Cathar, I'd let you run an army. Okay, here's the fight. We outclass them in terms of... Well, we're equal numbers. They've got some camels. And we outclass them in terms of leader quality. Also, their Sultan has joined in. And he is probably the weakest link. Levy reinforcements in Oberbayern. Somebody trying to get a prisoner released. Yes, we've won this, and with this, the war. So we'll do that, deal with that, and then end the episode. Yeah, look at that. Pure, beautiful. There's another 10,000 men coming along. When are they getting here? The 27th of November. We captured this dude. He is wounded, possessed, but too good to continue to allow him to exist. We also captured this guy, who is additionally too good to allow him to exist. Now, we have won the war, and this army has stopped its movement, so let's just declare victory. There we go. And now we have a lot of places. Now we just need to divvy up. So let's handle that. I'm pretty sure Aden is the county capital, but I'm going to check that. Oh, and I'm also going to create the duchy. See, I've done it this time before I got into the point where we needed to use it. A lot of baronies. That's good, that's good. I like a lot of baronies. Come on. So, let's see. No, apparently Sennar is the county capital. Fair enough. What do we have here? Conrad, you're good at stewardship. That's what I'd like to see. Philip is shit at stewardship. Ulrich is shitter at stewardship. So, I believe Conrad will be our eventual, like, duke. But let's just see if we give him a couple of vassal counts. This guy will be the Count of Taiz. Deitpold has an amazing diplomacy. But diplomacy is not what we're looking for here. That's more like it. Grant landed title, Aiden. Socotra didn't have a barony holding. This place does. And it's kind of held by somebody who's shit. So, was it Philip? No, it was Conrad. Conrad, friend, you're the Duke of Sinar. Congratulations. And now we'll just move our army down there in preparation for our eventual murder of the Hashemite Sultan. Or, you know, whatever we do. This army still moves around like that. Okay, it looks like we're doing well, so let's call that the end of the episode while I frantically click away all of these notifications. So as usual, if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them below. That includes what color you would like us to use for one of our conversions to Europa Universalis. Just a quick reminder. These are the options. Here, 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 here. This color here, and sort of maroonish sort of color. If you liked the video, well, go ahead and give it a like, and if you liked it so much that you'd like to see more, please subscribe. In the meantime, though, I've been Sub. You have been yourselves. Later.